But there was a Gunshot in 2000 with Liam Neeson and Sandra Bullock, kind of an off-branch comedy, which is what this is, but completely different story. But hey, another Antonio Banderas movie? Sign me up. Salty, or Gun-Shy. I don't know which one they're actually sticking with. IMDb's got both. But it's starring Antonio Banderas and Olga Kurylenko. It's also got Mark Valley, who I thought was pretty good in Human Target. It's a pretty short-lived series though. And then there's Martin Dingwall, who's this Australian mercenary dude, who's just like so ridiculous in this movie that it actually does make you laugh.
I'll bring you the heads in a bag.
I don't want the head in a bag. Where would I put it?
The fridge.
The story centers around Antonio Banderas, who is actually in a Steel Panther-esque band until he married Olga and then left. Now he's a recluse that hardly leaves his home, and it's put a lot of strain on his relationship, so they've got a couple's trip planned out to Chile, one of the places where he's actually from. They get to this resort and it's in the off season because hardly anybody's around, and it kind of looks like winter. And it's one of those beautiful resorts where it's just like the hugest hotel, and they have this giant pool that is like practically an ocean in front of the ocean. Antonio's just happy sitting poolside drinking beers, but Olga wants to go on a hike and see some llamas, so she ditches him and goes, and she gets attacked by some pirates. Some amateur pirates, I should say.
Where is your sense of adventure?
So she went out to see the local wildlife.
Wow. What is wrong with you?
We actually get a few llama-related deaths where the llamas actually attack people. It's one of the running jokes in this. I mean, there's a lot of humor in this movie. The whole thing is meant to be kind of a comedy satire, but like a lot of the humor doesn't work. It's kind of like, yeah, that's funny, but I'm not laughing. Now Mark Valley, who I mentioned earlier, is actually kind of a CIA type guy. He's kind of stupid, and he's actually trying to stop Antonio from paying the terrorists who want ransom for his wife. I mean, he's got a pretty legit argument there. You don't really want to fund the terrorists by paying the ransom, but the way he goes about it is pretty much illegal, as he's shooting at people with his taser gun, and that part's actually kind of humorous because everybody's just getting tased and like standing there getting shocked while he's reloading and shooting the next person. All the characters in this are really ridiculous. I mean, the pirates are learning from Olga, who's actually telling them how to be a better pirate.
I had to make the choice between starving and freedom.
When I was modeling, I had to skip meals all the time too.
And Antonio's trying to become a better magician. He hasn't written in years, and he's being inspired, which was the whole point of the trip, but he didn't really think it was, to be inspired to write again, and so he is. The shenanigans level just jumps when Martin Dingle comes in as a mercenary, and he's trying to help Antonio do the drop, but he just keeps getting foiled by Mark Valley's character.
How about some octopus, huh? You got that in the fridge.
Antonio's character really just struggles with just even moving around town. He just doesn't like to leave his home. He's kind of a homebody that way.
It's tapped.
Why? You're the most irrelevant person I know.
Listen carefully.
Antonio's always dealing with his manager's assistant because his manager's like always too busy to deal with him. Later he actually takes all his clients' money and goes on the run. And at the end of the movie, it's like nothing but end credits. And they're actually funnier than the entire movie. I mean, they're hilarious. Like, you're watching the manager just like duck this Russian mob guy who's coming after them and survive a plane crash, all this ridiculous stuff. And I'm not saying the ridiculous stuff wasn't in the movie, it just didn't make me laugh as much as the end credits.
When it comes to umbrellas, my friend, never fuck with an Englishman.
This movie is over the top and meant to be kind of stupid. I mean, a lot of the characters express a pretty low intelligence. However, like, still entertained by it. And though I don't see anybody else telling you that this is a good movie, I can tell you I enjoyed watching it, mainly because the performances actually kept me intrigued. Like, I guess I could almost watch anything with Antonio Banderas.
That's what I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis.
This is a British-made film, so it's not like one of those North American ones that try to spoof everything and got so stupid. It does try to be original and do its own thing, so I gotta give it some credit. It was, watchable. I still haven't decided on a rating system. I mean, the last few reviews I did, I said there was a middle of the pack, and that's kind of where it was. This one's kind of below middle of the pack, But if I ever get around to reviewing Security with Antonio Banderas, that's above middle of the pack. That was a pretty good movie. This one, I mean, have fun. It's what it is. As always, thanks for watching.